What's up, everyone? Welcome to Gotta Watch 'Em All, Lured Up, Episode 8. I'm one of your hosts, Ken Pescator, joined by my co-host, Adam Tuttle.
Yeah, what's up?
And my wife, Melissa.
Hi, friends.
And we are here, and this is a great day. I can't wait to talk about the stuff we got to talk about. Today is Sunday, November 19th, 2017. You'll hear this in a couple days, but Adam, this was an exciting day. So Adam and I communicate a lot via text, via social media, that kind of stuff, right?
But there was some seriously exciting news. It
actually warrants a phone call. So today, I see the phone ring, and it's Adam, and I go, he just saw the post. I was like, he must have just seen it, because I was sitting in front of the computer on Twitter casually when the news dropped, so I had just posted it up, and you're like, did you see? Let's talk about this announcement. Niantic last week said that they were going to have an announcement coming this week, and I think we might be a day or two late from the time of that announcement, but
it was worth the wait.
Yeah, it was totally worth the wait. What they announced was a new global initiative, a new event called Pokémon GO Travel, and they put out like a 60-second teaser video starring a bunch of YouTubers, including Pokemon Master Holly. Reversal's in there at the end. No trainer tips. We'll get to that. But promoting this, Mystic Seven's in it. This amazing event about the community coming together and catching a specific count of Pokemon. Up to 3 billion Pokemon. Adam,
3 billion.
Explain to the masses here how this event is broken out. I thought it was the coolest way to get the community involved. A global event, like break it down, man. Break it down.
We need 3 billion Pokemon to catch, but we have 3 different tiers. For the bronze tier, that's if we catch 500 million catches, we get ×2 experience, and then our lures will add 5.5 hours, so the last 6 hours total when we install them.
Plus more spawns as well.
Plus more spawns? Oh my god. This event is even better than we're talking about. So, silver is 1.5 billion catches. We get the lures that last longer. We get ×2 experience. But here's the kicker. ×2 Stardust. Everyone's favorite.
So double experience and double Stardust, they've only done, I believe, once together, and that was the Thanksgiving event last year. So it's cool that they're bringing that back, because they've done independent events where they would have double experience, and then they've had the double Stardust like we had just a few weeks ago. But now this is the chance for it to come back together. So this is just the middle tier, 1.5 billion catches over this window. And we'll talk about the details of the time, but what about this gold tier? And then this is the big deal. This is why people are freaking out.
I guess it's the big deal. I mean, if you like Pokemon that you can't normally catch in America. So
right.
For the gold tier, when we reach 3 billion catches, we get the dust. We get the extended lures. We get the ×2 experience. But worldwide, we get Farfetch available.
Say what?
Right?
Yo,
no,
so
and
great.
so, and the reason I was so excited when I jumped and called you is because I thought that we got Farfetch'd and Kangaskhan. But Kangaskhan is available in East Asia as well, not...
Right, so all the places that have Farfetch'd currently will then flip over to Kangaskhan. So that way everyone gets something new,
which is awesome.
Yes,
dude.
So they really did listen. This is like straight fan service right here, and I'm so happy that it's this and not Ho-Oh. I know we were just talking about that, but
the event is live. Like as we're recording this, the event is live. So the announcement came via the official Pokemon Twitter account. I believe that was the first time, the first posting there, and it was the video. So then it started going across social media, and people are buzzing, everyone's flipping out. No, there's no real defined answers of like how this is working or when it's starting. And then shortly after, there was on the Silph Road from Niantic Indigo. That was the official user that reported and posted up in the Silph Road saying that the Global Catch Challenge starts now. Good luck on your adventures, trainers. And then this is the kicker. This is so awesome. Rewards are unlocked shortly after reaching each milestone and will last until December 1st, 2017. And then the Farfetch'd and Kangaskhan is a 2-day window, so 48 hours for them. But the double dust, the double experience, the extra long lures and the increased spawns will run through December 1st. So this is the strategy here. This is the strategy to really get 7 full days of catches and get to the 3 billion. We're going to roughly need about 428 million catches per day, right? That's the gauge.
That is nuts.
Once we start seeing the bronze tier stuff start coming through, like when we start seeing double experience, then we know that we have 500 million catches in the bag. So then we can say, all right, it's taken this long to get 500 million. We either, clearly can just need to keep the pace to get to gold by the end of the event, or, we need to step it up. But I'll tell you what, Melissa has had her phone in her hand the entire time since telling her about this, and it is crazy how it's motivated her. She's just like, gotta catch them all, gotta catch them all, gotta catch them all. She's like, I'm just gonna have to keep the game on. And I'm like, I like this side of you.
Yeah, well, because I have initiative to play. I actually
Incentive, right?
Yeah, I actually just caught 2 stupid Spinnerack, and I'm looking at the Spinnerack on your thing, and I'm thinking, all right, catch it. What are you doing? Catch it.
Just before recording, now it's well documented on this show how Melissa opposes anything that's under like 70 degrees, right? Anything below 70 degrees, and it might as well be -5 degrees. So it's cold. It's cold right now in Jersey. It's like, it's probably 35, 40 degrees out, right? We have a Pokestop that's right down the street from our house, and Sableye shows up. She's like, right before we're recording, like the equipment's out, we're ready to go. She's like,
we weren't ready to go yet. I knew
you were ready.
No,
Sableye.
No, because you weren't even connected to Adam yet.
And then I look and she's putting her jacket on. She's like, I'm going. I'm going.
Because I keep thinking about Adam catching his Sableyes, and he's always caught them late at night, and it's pretty late right now, and I'm like, I need that shiny. That's the only reason why I went, is because it was
I'm proud of you.
And it was a shiny, and I was hoping that Adam's juju, because we were going to be podcasting, was going to like flow through. So
I'll have to send a little bit more.
It didn't though, Adam. It didn't.
But
I'm sorry.
But get this now. So this is the really cool part about this whole thing. Twice over now, there's 2 things that just this announcement has really brought the fact up that if the player has incentive, right? So we were talking about the game is, has some deficiencies, and we were talking about the trying to stay positive but be critical, all that whole conversation we had last week. There's 2 things here that we need to identify. Melissa has the phone on now and is catching Spinnerack that she probably would have passed up before, because the incentive, she has incentive to catch them now. There's incentive because she wants to unlock these rewards. Now the Sableye that's down the street, yes, while this is, also going to add to the tally, she wanted to go there for the shiny. She had extra incentive to want to catch that Sableye.
Oh my God.
So
I'm a perfect example.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
So it's like twofold, and that's exactly what Niantic has to do. And the community has really been speaking when they're constructive and saying, look, there needs to be incentive. Give me a reason to want to go and catch them. I just think that's really cool that in both cases, you were like, you were poster child.
I really was.
There was also a Reddit user, and I think I have his name. It was a blog post that Niantic had put out 5 months after the game's launch, talking about the success and all that stuff. And I'll read it right from the post. It says, trainers also caught more than 88 billion Pokemon along the way. That's roughly 533 million Pokemon a day. So, 5 months after the game's launch, we were catching 533 million Pokemon a day. By my horrendous math, we're going to need 428 million Pokemon a day to succeed in this event. So
I hope we could do it.
It's doable. It is so doable.
I hope we can, because you got to think about how many people played when it first came out. And a lot of people dropped off.
But of those players in the beginning that were hyper casual, like my mom, you know what I'm saying? Like, did she actually catch Pokemon in volume to even matter in that argument? Probably not. It's like it's the core people that are catching, setting off the bell curve because they're catching 800 Pokemon a day where they're reaching like the limits and stuff. It's so doable. It's so doable.
Ken, you and I were talking off the air, and I was thinking, get out in your local raid groups and drop lures. Coordinate a time for you guys to get away from the raids and actually be foot soldiers and take advantage of the lures and catching and help out
And
on
your
my day
incense
off. That's
that.
something that I plan on doing.
There's going to be increased incentive as we go deeper into the event, because the better we do, then when you start getting double experience, there's more of a reason to actually go out and catch random Pokemon, because you're going to have the double experience. And then before you know it, and you're in the silver tier, now you've got double dust. Like that, that's very appealing to the masses. You know what I mean? So it's going to be
quit
good
the
to
raids
keep
for now until you catch and get us
Absolutely.
to this first tier. And then
Absolutely.
the second tier, drop a lucky egg, and that's 4 times the experience for a Suicune. What is that, like 40,000? Something crazy? Like, come on.
I thought that this was absolutely great timing for this event. I thought it's just perfectly announced. Now, this is, I wanted to talk about, you mentioned before, like, Trainer Tips wasn't in the promo video, and I did think that was interesting, because Trainer Tips is my go-to channel. That's
Yeah.
I'm in and out. I watch those videos every day. I've watched every single video he's ever produced. So when he wasn't in the video, I said, man, that's kind of weird. But, I kind of left it at that. But then when I checked Twitter, it was like someone had poured gasoline and just like lit it with a match, just Twitter style. And everyone's like, boycott! Nick's not in the video. Like everyone's all crazed out, which is cool in a sense, because it shows the dedication to the fans. But you have everyone speculating, like, why didn't this happen? It's like, is it because he did that, hardcore infomercial for Draconius Go? And they're a little sour on that, but.
No, I totally think it, like I said, I think it's because,
everybody's got a price?
yeah, I think that they featured a lot of up and coming. Like, Nick's been on the scene for
Yeah, but they closed it with Reversal,
a while.
though. But Reversal's got a big old crowd,
but
Well, Reversal is, he's out there with the fans. He loves that stuff. He shows that, and it's like, maybe they asked, hey guys, can you shoot this for free? It would be really nice. We could feature you. And maybe Nick just said, you're gonna have to pay me. I'm not gonna do it.
Hey, man.
I don't
For
see
you
Nick
want
being.
me, you'll pay me.
I don't think Nick.
I don't know.
I don't see him. I don't know. I don't know him, but I don't.
It's awesome. It's cool that
give
we
that
can
vibe.
nerd out and speculate on this kind of stuff, because it's like, it's just so funny. It's just so funny that
I was
there's that
disappointed
element.
not to see him.
Totally. But now get this. In the official PokemonGoLive.com announcement for Pokemon Go Travel, right? This is I'll read the official announcement. There's actually a content train kind of behind this whole thing. It says, trainers, ever since Pokemon Go launched, we've loved hearing stories of trainers venturing abroad and playing together with new friends from different countries. That's what inspired us to create Pokemon Go Travel, a new video series to see the world through the eyes of a Pokemon trainer. To kick things off, Pokemon Go Travel is taking a diverse group of trainers from around the world to Japan to host our first ever Global Catch Challenge. So the Global Catch Challenge that we're talking about with these rewards is actually going to be hosted through a video series that's going to be done in Japan. All right, so that's a whole nother angle, that they're going to be doing some kind of like media blitz throughout this event. But now this is where it gets weird, and this is where, of course, the internet is latching onto with their WTFs, is join us as we discover new places, meet new people, and work together in an attempt to catch 3 billion Pokemon in just 7 days. Play along with, and now it has the names of the three YouTubers that they're going to be following through this video series. Play along with I Has Cupquake, Koiza the Nerd, and Rachel Quirico. So,
Well, maybe because they're more famous.
I don't know. So it has links to them. I kind of looked into them. Some of them have, million plus followers. The one of the girls is much less followers, but looks like more of a core gamer. They're going to make a video series, right? It's just interesting that they're choosing these people and not YouTubers that are from the Go community. I don't know. I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah, that's wicked strange.
Maybe they are from the Go community, but just not on our scope.
Look what happened at GoFest. They bring out Mystic 7 on stage. Everyone knows him because, he's big following with that. And the two other hosts that they had, no one knew them to recognize or having any correlation to Pokemon Go. So they didn't have credibility out of the gate. And it just seems like that's what people are kind of demanding out of this. But I think it's cool that they're doing this media series, like this video series for this, because I don't know. I just think that's a cool way to present this event.
Maybe these people have a really cool way of playing Pokemon Go. Maybe the way that they have their community and their following.
Maybe they're not even Go players. Who knows? But
we'll find out.
Who knows, man? That's crazy.
In this promo video, it says YouTube, in game, play along from anywhere. Like they're making it seem like a multimedia event. So that seems really cool. But dude, we were talking about them needing to do something, for the fans. Like this is just, I don't know. I think this is the ideal event, and it breaks the mold of, all right, we're doing grass type Pokemon this week, or this new legendary raid. This is a totally different vibe, and I'm so
excited.
I'm so
I
fired
love
up.
the get out and catch, get out and go.
Yeah, I'm excited because now I have a reason to keep the phone on all the time, and have my battery be dead all the time again.
Yeah,
Like me, I thought I was gonna give up on the Go Plus, and I've decided it is what it is. It doesn't work with my iOS 11, but every chance that I get to, have to reconnect it and just hit it all day at work, I'm still catching Pokemon. I'm still adding to that 3 billion.
Yeah. My catch production has slowed down like crazy because of the Go Plus issues with iOS 11. Like I used to swear by the Go Plus, and it's like I rarely use it now. It upsets me. It upsets me. And it goes to the 26th, which is the day of the EX raid in Philadelphia that we're going to be going to for Melissa.
Yes.
So we'll have that whole day. If we get there early enough, who knows if it stops at like 3 in the afternoon or something, but, we'll have a day.
Imagine that. Times 2 experience and catching a new Pokemon.
Well, yeah.
And completing a Mewtwo raid.
Oh my gosh. That would be amazing.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be so awesome.
We still haven't heard it back from anyone.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know.
This is like my anxiety
it's a
about
Mewtwo
it
raid,
is
but
growing,
there was
seriously.
a Mewtwo raid in Philly 2 days ago, the 18th. Yesterday, it was the 18th, and there was a bunch of people there. Holly covered it, and it was a Mewtwo raid. So I'm telling you, have faith. Philly is.
I'll reach out to her before.
Be like, yo, other people
comes,
coming.
Please help me.
But
sure
Pokemon Go Travel, I love the name. It's funny the influence it's had on Melissa already. It's so cool. But if you've got a lot of Pokemon in your box and you've got a lot of evolutions to do, you may want to hold off, a couple days till the rewards, start populating, because, take advantage of that extra. I'm about to hit 2 million dust again.
I mean, as Ken says this, I'm actually just getting done my half-hour Lucky Egg and Evolution Party.
I'm telling you, man, you should hold off. You got to hold off.
Yeah, but
my box is full. I can't catch anything. I can't.
See, that's when you got to break down and do the math and say, who can I transfer now? Just to make some space. And it's like, I'm sure you have some extra Murkrows that you could just get rid of.
Dude, I love my Murkrows.
No.
I have like 8 of them.
No, can't stand Murkrows.
Dude, I still have all my Duskulls and Sableye.
Yeah, she still hasn't evolved from Philly Free Street.
I haven't finished. But
you should hold off
spots.
because wait for this event.
I will.
All right, so the other big news of the week was they announced the winners of the Pokemon Go AR photo contest. They picked 10 winners. There's no first place, second place kind of thing. It's just 10 photos. They're all really, really good and highly deserving of being picked. And they presented it in a really cool way. But Adam, what do you think of these photos? I know you were kind of foaming at the mouth waiting for these things to be announced. But,
I was. And I think a lot of people were, just in general, because everybody was hoping Holly's would be in here.
Yeah.
I mean, I was too. I was hoping that hers would be in here, but we've got Sudowoodo. He's walking backwards. It's a different take. It's taking that AR and, because you can't move around the Pokemon, which I wish you could do. So hopefully Pokemon incorporates that. But I like the Sudowoodo. I love the Haunter. He's literally like crocheting. Like that's the best.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's my favorite one.
And the Ghastly's really cool. I like that. But it is in the daytime, so it's kind of different.
Yeah, I can see that.
But it's kind of cool because it's like he came out of the tunnel.
I guess. But that's when I think like one of my pictures, you know what I mean? And I don't want to, I don't want to get into that. Oddish with the pumpkin patch. I mean, that's pretty odd-ish. No.
I love
that
one would
one.
be, if there was no Pokemon in that photo, it would still be a killer photo. You know what I mean? Like it's a high, you could tell all these these pictures are from like high quality phones, because like the quality of the background, the photo itself is like hyper sharp, perfect focus. You know what I mean?
I don't know. The Oddish one's kind of weak. Sorry, the Oddish person, whoever took that picture. I mean, I'm glad you got picked, but your picture's kind of weak.
And as much as I love Sableye, like I said, he's been becoming my like next favorite Pokemon. This next picture, I don't know. I don't like it, and I can't find a way around that. I'm sorry.
I gotta disagree with you. I like it.
So this is a great topic on an audio podcast to talk about us describing photos, but yeah, the Pikachu one is my favorite, I think. There's a really good one of a Dratini, a really cool one of Hitmonchan, like in a boxing ring. I did want to see one of Holly's up there, or it's going to be cool. I mean, who knows who these pictures were done by?
What did they win?
They get like a prize pack, wireless headphones, posters signed by the team, and then some other stuff.
A Go Plus.
A Go Plus. Like a $200-something value.
Well, good for them.
But they get the notoriety. Guys. They get the notoriety. It's the street cred. You know what I'm saying? Like Toretto.
I hope they keep going out and shooting pictures.
Yeah, I hope they do another contest because this is like exciting.
Yeah.
And it's like it doesn't involve catching Pokemon or anything. It's just a contest, and it makes you have to get out and go.
What I liked about the whole photo thing is just exactly what you said. It's non-competitive. Like when you're actually shooting the photos, you know what I mean? You could really take your time and just experience the game completely different ways. But when the AR kit stuff comes out on iOS and that Pokemon Playground or whatever they had, touted at the last Apple conference, where you're going to be able to place multiple Pokemon in the 3D space and, like you said, walk around them and stuff like that. That's going to be amazing for photos. I can't wait for that. Like being able to place up to 6 Pokemon on screen or something like that. That's going to be cool.
Oh, man.
That's going to be so cool. But, yeah, congrats to all the winners. Let us know who you thought was the best.
I still can't take a stinking AR picture.
Yo, something's wrong with your phone. Something is wrong with your phone.
Does it say something about the orientation?
No, like it's weird. It opens the camera, but it doesn't do anything.
I'm pressing the camera button.
You gotta buy an iOS device,
and it's it's being activated. You can see it clicking.
No, you need an iPhone.
Well, I have an old Android tablet that doesn't allow me to use the AR mode.
I'll just.
It says it doesn't understand my orientation.
No, this is showing everything's lined up in vertical. It's all.
Yeah,
everything looks good.
It tracks the Pokemon. Everything is there. Like I can press the button and everything. It just won't actually snap the picture. Oh, I wonder if it has something to do.
No, I'm telling you, it's the permissions. It's got to be where it's something where it's not granting permission. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, yeah. Congrats to the AR photo winners.
Beautiful pictures, guys.
Yes,
yeah,
great job.
Good job, guys.
I do want to talk about the soapbox conversation I had last week about, keeping things positive in the community, kind of having this negative shift. And after we recorded last week, Melissa and I were, we went going to bed, we were watching Trainer Tips, and he puts this video out talking about positivity in the community and everything. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we should have watched this video before we recorded, because he started going into how he was being very critical of the game, but did he ever really offer anything positive or, anything like that? Like, was it just a venting session, or did he actually offer anything constructive? So because of that, he kind of took this position on his new video of offering up really constructive criticism. And he's done this before. And I thought that was really cool. So we were talking about how Sylph Road was put out an article saying, like, look, we need to take the community back. We need to not stand for all this negativity. Now, the Pokemon Go subreddit, the actual, our Pokemon Go, put out a post explaining how now they're changing their subreddit rules to kind of be more aligned. They don't call it by name, but really what they're doing is they're pushing this to be more similar to Sylph Road, where they're going to be heavily monitoring post quality, and if things get too hot and unruly, they're going to be redirecting those posts somewhere else. And it's just a really cool thing to see that, yes, the community has taken a negative spiral, right? The things are starting to get bad, but now the people where it counts, the moderators of Sylph Road, the moderators of our Pokemon Go, are taking a stand and, look, and they're trying to identify this stuff. They're like, look, we're trying. This is what they say in the article from our Pokemon Go, and this is from the Pokemon Go mods. It says, "We aren't looking to silence your opinions. We're just hoping to lean the sub towards a more civilized, constructive discussion and away from the rudeness. We're hoping this changed approach will make a difference to the environment here." It's exactly what I was trying to get my point across, last week. You could still have strong feelings and be emotional, but it has to be set in a civilized, constructive environment. And I just thought this was really cool that, this is a, exceptionally high traffic, subreddit here. So it's just very, very cool that they're taking a stand and being very proactive with this because, the community needs it. We gotta cleanse.
Yes.
We gotta be healed. Got to get this negativity and this toxicness out of here. I just thought that was really cool. I just thought it was good that other people are getting on board with going
it's
positive.
nice to see.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
nobody wants that stank around here.
Ain't nobody got time for that. I thought that was good. Oh, Sylph Road also posted on the 35th nest migration happened. I have not really gone nest hunting in a long time. We haven't done that in a while.
You know why? Because we never really had too much success nest hunting.
We used to go, we still use Sylph Road, but the Nest Atlas, but, when we're going out to play Pokemon, and be on foot, we've been going to destinations regardless of if there's a nest there or not. We're going there for something else, like going to Philly or going, to this location or that. Adam, when was the last time you went to a nest? I mean, was that ever part of your routine?
I mean, when Shuckle was there, yes. Recently, it had turned into a pincer, and it's the common, so it's like I have to pass it in order to go to work. So if I saw something that interests me, yes, I'll stop there. But that's the only nest that I ever truly see every day, if you will, or if every day that I have to work. And it just recently rotated, and I don't know what it is now. It's Rattatas and Spinnerax right now, but before that, it was Pinsir. But on my way home, I go a different way, and the nest that's always in the golf course area, that one had 3 Jinx, so that's a Jinx nest or whatever, and
that's
I'm
cool.
There's 3 of them. That's very unique.
Sure. I love seeing big cluster spawns like that. That's always cool. Doesn't even matter who
huge.
it is. Yeah,
they're huge when they pop up on the map. I'm like, oh my goodness. I screenshot them.
I swear, I was thinking Nicki Minaj.
Oh, that's so great. See, the big park by my job, Warnaco Park, it has one road that, drives through the whole park. It would probably be a solid 5-minute ride to go, from one end to the other of the loop. But what's awesome is the entire park is one nest. So there's always one consistent spawn, even as you drive through the whole park. And last I checked, I haven't been there since the migration. The migration happened on the 16th, so 3 days ago. So it was Snubble. So the entire park, there's just Snubble everywhere. So, I would drive into the park, go from gym to gym to gym. On my way through, I could hit 5 gyms in this one park. All from all from the driver's seat, so I could pull over and just do it from, parking spot. And every time I would stop at each of these gyms, whatever the nest Pokemon is would spawn there. So it's the entire park, which is acres and acres and acres, is one consistent nest. So I got to go back and, I don't know. Have you ever? I mean, you don't use Reddit, so have you ever used the Nest Atlas from Sylph Road?
Only once, but there's nothing that's in my area.
Yeah, it's
and I feel awful now saying that because I could easily post on it, but
start it up. Let's put an initiative. Everyone's got homework today. Everyone's got homework. If you don't have a Reddit account, create a Reddit account, join Sylph Road, and start contributing to the Nest Atlas. It is the coolest tool. It's exceptionally helpful. Now, I'm spoiled here because I have such an active area that I could pull it up moments after a migration. I could pull it up and there's going to be new reports. They may be unverified, but that's the beauty of it. It's a very cool tool and there's a lot of cool resources on that. So if you've never actually used Sylph Road as a tool, get on that. Nest Atlas is awesome. 35th Nest Migration happened, so post up in the Sylph Road. Let them know what you have by you. Get out there and stop raiding. Find Pokemon. Catch Pokemon. But
Suicune... Yeah, just at least until you get the ×2 Stardust. Then you can do that again.
We've got 11 more days for Suicune. I have not been out to really raid Suicune at all during the week. So when we go back to Philly, that's when we're going to have to make up some ground because...
You need to change Josh's account before then.
I can't do that. I cannot make him an adult account.
Why?
So when you set up, we have Pokemon Trainer Club accounts. So when you set up a Pokemon Trainer Club account, or through Google if they're under 13, the Trainer Club, the vetting process for a child account is significant. And they make you jump through like a million hoops to verify everything, and you have to have it attached to an adult account. And there's a lot of verification steps, which, I appreciate, but they stink when you're setting it up. So there's nothing I can do because it's tied to his actual birthday in the Pokemon Trainer Club side. So until he's 13, I can't actually put a request in with Pokemon Trainer Club support to flip it from a child to an adult because they won't hear it until then.
Wow.
So they're so strict. They're so incredibly strict.
So
kids can never
salty.
see, a Starbucks gym or a Starbucks stop or any of that. They'll never see it.
And that's not fair when they put a legendary...
Well, and I think that even there was a discussion a long time ago. Let's say there's a cluster of Pokestops, and one of them's a sponsored stop, and that sponsored stop is lured, and that lure brings in a rare Pokemon. The child account won't see that Pokemon either because the Pokemon is attached to the lure of a sponsored stop. So it's the spawns that will generate because of that gym in addition to the gym. So the kids do miss out. But yeah,
it ain't right.
They don't need the Starbucks messaging. I mean, dude, Josh is one of those kids when he plays the mobile games, he's like, I'll speed up this timer by watching ads. It's just like, feed me ads. Like, it's so...
No, but he's...
commercials, give me commercials.
He'll
Save 10 seconds.
He'll press the ad and he'll put the iPad down and then pet the dog for 10 seconds, pet the dog for 5 minutes, pick it back up.
But all right, let's talk in summary here. Overall, I think I know the answer to this, Adam, but overall, Pokemon GO Travel was probably one of the coolest and best announcements they could have done. This was way better than them saying Ho-Oh is available, right? Like this is the bee's knees.
This is so exciting. I'm so excited. This is exactly what we wanted. I'll keep saying it because this is exactly what we wanted.
It's fan service. It's awesome.
Yeah, they seriously listened. They were like, you want Stardust? Boom. You want more experience? Boom. I mean, I don't know if anybody asked for lure modules to be 6 hours, but hey, here they are.
Well, that's a solid bonus.
I have an interesting question though. Would you have rather had extended lures, or would you have rather had double candy?
Oh no. We already had double candy, so that's not. I thought you were gonna drop in. Would you rather have extended
lucky
incense?
Eggs?
Or extended lucky eggs. See that? Ooh, that's another rabbit hole we could go down.
See, lucky eggs is something that's very important to my style of play. I need that because I depend on that grind to level, So if they were to extend that would be a solid value for me. You can't be that devil's advocate. You can't do that to my feelings.
Or maybe they could have done something like incense spawned more rare.
Look, don't be the internet.
Listen, Harry, we're throwing ideas out for the next event, for the next Pokemon Travel event. Maybe you can switch it up.
No.
Up in there.
No.
I would like more rare spawns, like if from an incense, that'd be cool. Like third evolution spawns.
That would be nice, man. We never get good spawns. That'd
be awesome.
I would love to see a Gyarados or a Dragonite in the wild. I'd be like, what?
Yeah, that would be intense.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I don't know, man. I think this was a great week for Pokemon Go. It's a great announcement. I'm glad that that it happened right before we recorded so we could talk about it because this is going to be really cool to follow up with next week. Just check our progress. Oh, definitely, everyone, take a picture of your collector's medal. So you can kind of track your contribution to this thing. You see how many Pokemon you started the event with, then you could check it at the end of the event and say, look, I contributed. I caught 4 Pokemon. over the week. I'm
special.
Bravo.
But no, you can keep track. It's just a good little way to do it. So I was messaging back and forth with my buddy Jay, right? Jersey Jay, who we were talking about last week. And, we were talking about, I said to him, take a screenshot of your collector's medal. He goes, oh, I do that anyway every morning to track my progress.
Does he really?
Every day? Oh my God.
It's so good. He's so hardcore, man. It's so awesome.
Well, he's the one who's got like 72 Mewtwo, right?
Yeah, he's done four Mewtwo EX raids. So he's hella active out there on the West Coast. But yeah, I thought that was really funny. But yeah, good week for Pokemon Go. Adam, you got anything else you want to talk about, or are you just like ready to get out there and catch some spinner action?
I just want to go to bed so I can wake up early. So because I have to work open to close tomorrow. But
that's again, so shocking.
I know, right? I'm gonna have my Go Plus going all day, but I would like to leave the house just a little bit early to catch some extra Pokemon.
See, get out and go. I love it.
I actually have to get up early, which I hate.
Yeah, Melissa's not a morning person.
I hate it so much.
Just get your coffee.
I have to get up early and drop Josh off at school
an
hour before school. So I'm going to have 2 hours before work.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. And there's a gym right there.
Nice.
School, so.
This is like music to my ears. Everyone's motivated to play.
Oh, there's a Sableye that just showed up right here from my incense.
She's got an incense Sableye to close the show. All right.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Shiny.
No.
Not shiny.
No, of course not.
Awesome. All right. So that's the show. We can wrap it up there. It was a nice turn to be able to just talk about being excited. I think this is very timely. I think that the game needed it. I don't know. I'm just very excited to get out there and play. I cannot wait to go out and play.
Dude, are you excited?
I'm excited.
Dude, are you excited
I'm
to
so
go out and
excited.
play?
I'm not going to be
Oh
able to
my
sleep
God,
tonight. I want to just go play.
Let's go play.
And I think we decided
Can I go? No.
I think we decided to have Thanksgiving at our house, right? Yeah. We normally do like double duty, triple duty, hitting like different various family members for Thanksgiving, going to all their events, stop here for a couple hours, stop there. Melissa goes, why don't we just have it here and then we can play Pokemon Go all day? I go, wait a second. Where am I still here? Am I dreaming?
No, and that's what we're doing.
So we're going to be playing Pokemon Go all day on Thanksgiving. I'm so ready.
Adam, do you go with family or do you just hang out home and do your own thing?
So it's usually that I go to my grandparents' house because I don't usually see them very often. So I don't know what's there for gyms. I don't know. I haven't been there in a long time. So
maybe it's going to be Pokestops.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Maybe I'll find a new nest.
Yeah, maybe you'll encounter something fun.
Well, if you find it, post it up on the Sylph Road Atlas.
Oh, I will.
Register for Reddit. All right, guys, but I guess we can wrap it up.
All right.
Melissa's excited. I'm excited that Melissa's excited. We can put a bow on it. Yeah, you can find everything we do at GottaWatchTheMall.com. If you're on iOS, leave us a review in the podcast store. We would appreciate it greatly. Just check out everything we're doing. Email us, luredup@gmail.com. We want to hear from you, and we'll talk about you on the show. If you leave us a review, we'll give you a shout-out on the show as well. And I can be found personally at ProudGamerTweet on Twitter. Adam, where can they find you?
You can find me personally on Twitter at PhoenixBack4Fire.
And has Melissa remembered her Twitter name yet?
Super Sweet Miss.
Yes.
Yes.
Look, it's so funny if you go to Super Sweet Miss because it says she has not tweeted yet. So we got to do something stupid and something funny where you never tweet. You just like retweet or something. I don't know. We got to set up your account like a certain way because if you could maintain a Twitter account without tweeting, I think that could be really hilarious and ironic. But anyway, I did a stream today on Twitch of the Crimson Invasion Destruction Fang theme deck. It was a lot of fun. It was super easy to pick up and play. So check that out. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, if you're looking to get into the TCG or the TCGO, this deck was so simple to play within 2 turns of trying this deck out. I completely understood exactly what I needed and what I needed to pull. So very easy deck to jump into. So check that out if you want to expand your horizons beyond the mobile phone. Beyond the mobile phone.
You want to open another wormhole.
But thanks again, guys. We'll see everyone next week.
Adios.
Peace.